Good afternoon. We have the lovely Sarah here. Hello, Sarah.
Hello, how are you?
Good stuff. Nice to see you again. It's been a while, I think.
It has, yeah. Well, I've been here every month, but I haven't seen you for a while.
I know, so it's lovely to be working together again. Now, we have got some brand new stamps, but you know what? Should we just go back in time a little bit, because we get new viewers all the while, and Stamp Addicts, do you want to tell us a bit about it?
Okay, it's a long way back in time. What was it? Last year we were 92 we started.
Right.
So I think last year we were 28. Does that, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, so this September will be 29.
Wow.
Okay, so I was teeny tiny.
Yes, yes you were.
Well, I'm still teeny tiny.
Yeah.
But we started importing stamps from America after we'd been on holiday, and we saw them in different stores, and they were all wood mounted.
Yeah.
And it's just because I'm terrible at drawing.
Okay.
My mum can draw, Vicky can draw, me not so much. So when I can stamp something, I can colour it and I can use my water brush, and I feel like an artist.
Yeah, that's nice.
So that's what I like. And so I think about 10 years ago we started designing our own stamps, all our own ideas, and now we manufacture. We do them cling mounted. We also manufacture under licence Judikins from America, so you can't get those anywhere else in the world, not on wood. Right. So cling mounted, only from us.
Excellent stuff. Well, speaking about that designer, we have here some funky fish, and I really love these. I was saying to you, I'm a bit obsessed with anything, you know, from the seaside and underwater, and I think that's why I'm drawn to the beach all the time. But you've got your cling mounted rubber stamp. I'll show you in a second. But here we are. And I was saying, this is really cling mounted, you know what I mean? It's nice, it's a nice thick one, look at that.
And obviously we would recommend trimming them all separately.
Yeah.
Take off the plastic backing, which is just there to protect it in transport, and then cut it with a good sharp pair of scissors. Go as close as you can to the design. I'll just say, if I lay mine there, so if you want to have a look, do we have a...
We do indeed, there you are.
So you can see how trimmed, and we actually laminate the packaging.
I know, it's a good idea, that.
Yeah, you just through a cold laminator so that we can keep the sets of stamps together. So I turn it around, and it doesn't make any difference, does it? But so you can see how close we trimmed. With, you can get just small, very sharp scissors, and then you've got all the detail, and then you won't over ink your images, and you won't get splodges where you don't want them.
Excellent. Right, we've got some brilliant samples. We're going to do a little close-up on the shaker card. Oh, I love the shaker card. Obsessed with shaker cards. Look at that. But that's a beautiful sample. What a great idea. Then you really are looking under the water, aren't you?
Yes, that's it. And with fish, you can be so colourful.
Yes.
That's the good thing.
Any colours. I was actually looking at, because I was just telling you just before we went to air, I've got a colouring book that's like an under the sea one, and I was looking at tropical fish, and the amount of colours, like you can be so experimental.
Yes, completely. I did go scuba diving one time.
Yeah.
So I went down and fed the fish. And the colours, they're just unbelievable.
Amazing.
Yeah, and the coral and everything. So yeah.
Okay, I've just been told that we've also got shrink plastic fish. These are my favourite things ever. Shrink plastic and shaker cards. Love it. Isn't that cool? In the shaker card there. Amazing. Oh, you could make a lovely little bracelet with those.
Yes, and earrings to match. And then, all kinds of key rings. I'm actually filming a tutorial later today for that card.
Oh, great. Okay. So. Excellent stuff. Is that on Facebook, is it?
I'm filming it here.
Oh, I didn't realise.
So, yeah.
Okay. Great stuff. Make sure you're tuning in. Okay, so here we go. We've got some more here. So a little bit of acetate in the front, again to give it a nice shine.
Yes, so it's got that glossy look, and you'll see there's 4 stamps in the set. 2 of them are solid, which are these ones, and then you've got the 2 outline ones, which are easy to colour in.
Oh, that's good.
So you can mix them all up then.
Nice. And then here's another one we've got here. Love that with the splatty background. So if you don't want to colour in, do the reverse.
That's it, colour the card. So you can use all your jelly print plate thingy backgrounds.
I know what you mean.
I'm not very good with the technical terms, but yeah, create all your lovely messy backgrounds and then put your fish on.
Absolutely. And then here again, got another one with a nice inky background. And then going on, we've got, glittered up. That looks cool, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to show you how to do that.
Oh, good. Okay, that works. And then I'll do one more. As ever, I'll show a lot more when we go through our little recaps. And another shaker card. Swimming by to say, and then you can put what you like in there. Only $14.99. Item number is 440456. Next then we have got our beautiful butterflies. So this is actually in a lovely stream.
Yes.
Nice.
A stream of butterflies. Wouldn't you just love to see that in your garden?
Kaleidoscope.
Kaleidoscope of butterflies.
Yeah, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? No,
and again, something else, lots of colours.
Absolutely. Now we need to go to somewhere like, I think Kew Gardens might have like a butterfly aviary. I could have made that up, but when that's open,
yes.
you go. You can do.
I know there's one in London near one of the museums.
Oh, okay.
But I can't remember which one.
Don't worry. You probably know at home. But that's the stamp, and then let's show you some of the samples. That's nice. I like it broken up like that.
Yeah, and that's on a coloured background. So I'm not sure if that's embossed in white or... well, you stamp it and then the ink doesn't stay on the white.
Oh, the resist, you mean?
That's the one,
okay.
Resist. Oh dear.
Oh no, it's all good. And then here's another one differently with that lovely, so actually stamped a couple of times there.
Yes, that's it. You stamp it with the green and then go over it with the black, just for the definition.
Nice. What about on tags? Look at that, that's pretty. Nice little gift to send to somebody.
And the word there is in today's show. Oh,
good. Shall we come to those in a minute? And then again, I'll do one more. Oh, lovely. Again, there's another resist technique with this. Thinking of you. $9.99. Item number is 869727. Okay. Next then. So this is completely different, really. We're going to Scotland.
It is. Yeah, a Scottish castle.
Wow, there's a lot of detail in this, isn't there?
Yes, yeah. So we've gone from the kind of the modern and the retro to the classical, as it were. And who doesn't want to visit a Scottish castle?
Oh,
I mean,
I'd love
beautiful.
it. Just can't wait till we can travel again and all of that. But look how deeply etched that is. That is incredible. Nearly 15 centimetres this, so quite a big stamp. But then again, look at what you can do. Isn't this beautiful? So either you can colour in.
Yes.
Like this.
Yeah, and so a bit of watercolouring.
Or we've got a bit of sepia going on.
So you stamp it with your distress ink pad.
Yes.
And then just a little touch of water to move the colour around.
Yeah, just to pull it out. But if you don't fancy colouring it, it looks just as good in monochrome.
It does. This is by the stamp is designed by Terry Sherman.
Okay.
Our Scottish artist.
Right. Nice, nice. And here's another one. Now this is lovely because it's on the corrugated card. And again, that's just stamped and embossed. So you've got a lot of choice with this one.
Yes. Yeah, you're not as limited as you think, just having one scene.
Absolutely.
And obviously it doesn't have to be Scotland. You can make it somewhere tropical.
I like that. Just pop a big shining sun in the sky.
Yeah.
There we are. $13.99. Item number is 240438. Now next we've got a nice pick and mix of some sentiments done by your good self.
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, today I just bought the 2 new ones that are being added to the collection. So I think there's 14 now.
Okay, really good. So we can have a look on the website a little bit later on. So what have we got then? So we've got death leaves a heartache no one can heal. Love leaves a memory no one can steal.
Yeah.
That's very heartfelt, that one. That's beautiful. And then the other one is sending you good wishes upon butterfly wings.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
very nice. And I love the font as well. Okay, so here we've got a few samples. Are these cling mounted when we get them?
They should be there.
Are they not there?
Yeah. The stamps were there earlier.
Oh, hang on.
They are cling mounted.
They are. I was like, I can't see the stamps. Here we go. I just think it's just good for you to see there. There we go. That's perfect. So yeah, some samples. That's so pretty. Oh, even with a bit of fabric, like a bit of yarn, you've done the flowers.
Yeah, is that yarn or crochet or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the design team have been brilliant. They've sent lots of different varieties.
Very much so. They're all different. It's nice to have a design team that they've all got different styles.
Yes, yeah, and they do. So
Yeah.
which is really helpful.
Beautiful. There we go. Oh, that's lovely. That's got a beautiful background, hasn't it?
It's got some of our dandelion stamps embossed in there. I think clear, so it's there, but very subtle.
It is. Yeah, we can just see that. Brilliant. £13.98, and you're picking any 2. Here's the website so you can see a few more of them. But they're all very much heartfelt. Look, we've got sentiments for Christmas, birthday, all those sorts of occasions. You're picking any 2 then that you like. And how much is the price again? £13.98, lovely, for any 2. As ever, you can call us on the usual number 01733 60 2000, or we've just shown you the website there. Right, over to you then, Sarah.
Okay, I'm going to start with the butterfly stream, and I'm going to show you 3 different techniques with the sticky stuff embossing powder. But it's important to anti-static the card first, especially with the glitter. So let me just pop the excess back in my pot. Okay, grab the stamp and my clear ink pad.
Cool. I finally just ordered myself one of these platforms.
It took me a while to get used to it, but
No, I
now
think they're
I
brilliant.
couldn't be without it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, you know, obviously when we started all those years ago, it was just big, thick lumps of acrylic.
Absolutely.
That's all we had. And then we got the ones with spongy feet, where it's, wow, these are amazing. And then now we have these.
Yes, I know which ones. Yeah.
Stamp press. I have one.
Yeah, I've got one of those.
Yes.
Got one of those, yeah.
So I still use that a lot, but then this has allowed us to do bigger and more detailed stamps.
And the fact that you can go back in, that's the thing. Yeah.
That's it, yeah, and different techniques, because we can do layering and different things because we can position.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to do is stamp all 3, powder all 3, and then heat all 3.
Nice. I love this. It never gets old. So can you tell us a bit about the sticky stuff powder?
Right, so it's an embossing powder.
Okay.
As you can see, it looks white, but when I heat it, it's going to turn clear.
Right.
And it becomes sticky.
Okay.
It is then sticky stuff.
Right.
And once it's sticky, you can then attach things to it like your gilding flakes and your art metal.
Fab.
So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to show you with mica powders.
Okay.
And glitter.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. All my favourite things. If you would like to go for the sticky stuff, I love that. That's so pleasing to say. You're getting 2 of your 2-ounce jars, so that'll keep you going. £15.98, 417725 is the item number. Lovely. Back to you then, Sarah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you get 2 jars because once you start,
You can't stop, I bet.
Especially with the gold leaf, the gilding flakes. If you've got lots of, say, Christmas cards and things, and you don't have much time, you just choose a nice, fairly solid image, gold leaf them.
Yeah.
You're done so quickly, and it looks really good without too much effort and no colouring. Because we don't always have time to sit and colour.
No, I do a lot of colouring when I'm up here in the evenings, but then when I'm down in Brighton, that's when I start doing my, because obviously all my equipment is down there.
Yeah.
So,
Also general life.
just general life, yeah. Oh, the washing, the amount I have to do when I get back.
Okay, so I'll pop that aside.
Okay.
Bring these back, actually, if I just move that over there. Now, I am using the Ranger heat gun.
Is that a slower speed?
It is a slower speed. If you have a fiercer one, if it has a lower setting, I'd recommend turning it down a bit, because this will melt really quickly.
Right.
And you don't want to overheat.
Okay.
So I'm going to start at one end, and you can
Right,
see it's
there it is.
already. So you need to move the heat gun. Don't stay in one place, because once it's sticky, you can imagine if you keep heating the glue, it's going to dry eventually.
Yeah.
So that one's done. And once the heat gun's warmed up, it gets a bit quicker as well.
Great. It's almost like a disappearing act, actually, when you see it on screen. Oh, I love it. Magic.
And once it has gone clear and is sticky, there's no rush, there's no panic to stick something on it.
So it stays open a bit, does it?
It'll stay sticky.
Right, okay.
For a considerable amount of time until something sticks to it, basically. So if you put one on top of the other, they're stuck together.
No, my cat would walk past it on purpose.
And then you would have cat hair on it. So, yes. Okay, so we're going to take the gold leaf. Oops. Now I keep mine in a tub.
Oh, that's a good way to do it.
Because all the bits go back in.
Yeah. Oh, look at those different colours that undulate throughout it. This is lush.
And all the sheets are different as well.
Yeah. Ah.
So, but there's always quite a bit. This is the red oxidating.
Okay.
And there's always quite a bit of copper in it. And I do like copper.
Nice.
Now, this is very important, this finger tool here. So you're going to gently, this finger tool. And if, like me, you have hot fingers, anti-static.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. I wouldn't have thought of that.
It just helps to stop it sticking. So I'm just rubbing to make sure that it's stuck to all the sticky bits. And if you can feel any sticky bits, just take some leaf and pop it back on. So,
oh, it's very effective.
And then we put all the bits back in the pot.
No waste.
No waste. We use the dust even. So then I've got my little brush and I just go round and round.
Is that a shaving brush?
It isn't. It's very similar. Yeah. It's a bit firmer than a shaving brush.
If you do want to go for the, here we go, the metal leaf, and it comes with embossing powders. That is $14.98. Item number is 972375. Sorry, it's just one embossing powder you get in there. I think I said plural.
Yeah, you get one pot of powder and one packet of the red oxidating. There's also blue oxidating as well. We do a pick and mix.
Oh, good.
Depending on what you want to go for.
Blue oxidating. Ooh.
Okay. So that is with gold leaf.
Lovely. Do you want to give it a little wiggle to the camera? When
a wiggle?
Yeah. A little wiggle.
Which way are we going?
Yeah, forward if that's all right. Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Can you see all the...
That's so lovely and shiny.
And then if you layer it onto some copper.
Yes.
A bit of copper card and a little bit of copper embossing on there.
So these are really nice quick cards. So like you said, if you want to batch make.
Yeah, exactly.
Wonderful.
Very quick and easy. Okay, so next one is the Mica Powders. Pop that out of the way.
Cool.
And whoops. I threw my brush on the floor, so I'm just going to have to go pick it up.
No worries. I think it's because it's just by the side of you, isn't it?
It's, down there on the floor somewhere.
Can you get to it, or are you all right? Cool. There you go. So here are the fabulous Mica Powders.
Thank you. Right.
There we go.
Okay. So what? Let's go purple first.
Ooh.
So put your brush in, but then tap off in the lid because we don't want too much on. So we're just going to gently, a couple of different areas.
What happens if you put too much on? Or you just mean you're wasting
it's hard to get it back in the pot.
Oh, yeah. I hadn't thought of this.
So a bit of purple. This is just a really soft brush.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's probably a makeup brush you could use, but a bit of pink. Now you need to experiment with your mica colours because they will look very different on black.
Yes.
Than what you're used to, especially if they've got iridescence in them. And this is a bit of copper.
Oh, look at that one. Oh, can see that. Nice.
Yeah, so you just need to sit and play with all your mica powders and see what you've got. Oh, what do you want to finish with? There's a bit of pink at the top there.
Oh, yes.
If there's any sticky bits, you can just go back and add a bit more. Now, so the reason for anti-staticking the page was so that we could just get rid of all the excess easily.
Cool.
And you've just got a little bit of mica on the paper in the background. I'm going to put these away before I make a mess. So that is that one.
This one. And again, you've matted that up.
Yeah.
You don't need to seal it or anything?
Nope.
No, great.
No, because of because it sticks to the sticky stuff. It also means it's raised. It's not flat.
Great.
Whereas if you just put mica powder onto your clear stamped image, it's flat.
Okay, yeah.
But this has a nice raised finish, so it's embossed because it's on a powder.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, that's nice.
Okay, so then the next one is the really messy one, which is the glitter.
Saved for last.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have get rid of that mica.
What colours to go
I'm
for?
going with just 2.
No, they look great together.
Keep it simple, blue and green, which is very kind of under the water,
anyway,
isn't it?
That works.
Now I'm going to get my tray out, I think, just to keep it tidy.
Are you a clean crafter then? Yeah, you are. That's great.
I am. The opposite to Vicky.
Oh, is she watching?
Probably, yes, she'll be sitting in the warehouse watching. So with this, I put on I'm going to anti-static again, just in case.
Oh, and
just around the edges.
Oh, okay.
Because the glitter does stick.
Yes.
But not get it on the sticky stuff. The glitter gets everywhere. Now, if you want to do one glitter at a time and put the excess back in the pot,
yeah,
you can do that. But
or if you fancy, you can just get a new mix, get a spare pot.
So I'm just going to put a little bit of green on, a little bit of blue.
Nice, lovely colours. Oh, I love glitter.
But then the messy bit is when I get in there with my finger, or the brush.
I'll have to get you a wipe. Okay. Oh, that looks cool. Wait till we see the reveal as well. Really nice. It's almost like it makes the butterflies quite magical with the glitter.
Yeah, because well, they twinkle and they sparkle and they So if I was going to do it with my finger again, I would anti-static. Otherwise, I'm going to have glitter everywhere.
Okay.
But let's see if it works with my brush. So again, just I'm going round and round,
just
like I did with the gold leaf.
Furnishing it in, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't want to make sure it's stuck to the. Yeah, it doesn't. There's no sticky bits left, so that's good. So then we just have to get rid of the glitter. And another reason I keep my anti-static in a pot is because I can take the loose powder.
Yeah.
And I can brush it on. And it takes off the glitter.
So what, did you cut open an anti-static bag?
No, it's just because it slowly leaks out of the bag. And then if you give it a shake, you can get a little bit out.
I see, yeah.
And that helps. You can see it's taking the glitter off of the page.
Yeah, well, you don't want it.
Yeah. Otherwise, we end up with glitter everywhere, which, you know, I did. Oops, there one. Floor's a bit glittery now.
That's all right, that's normal.
So then we wipe off the powder. So then we have our glitter butterflies.
Yay, excellent.
Which are then mounted onto blue.
And then it really finishes it off actually mounted onto the blue. That's wonderful.
So you can see all the sparkle. And again, it's embossed, so it's raised. So you've got that different.
Great stuff.
Depth.
Thank you. So 3 techniques in one there. Lovely. So while you get set for the next demo then, Sarah, let's do a recap. If you're just joining us, we've got some new todays, and this is one of them. It is our fabulous funky fish. So this is the packaging. I like that it's on the brown card. And then here, to show you, we've got the actual stamp itself. And as Sarah recommended, try and cut as close as you can to the lines. Peel off that backing there. It's perfect. I love it when stamps come mounted. But that's your Under the Sea, wonderful for colouring in, but don't worry if you don't like colouring. And then I've got some more samples that you haven't yet seen. Now, if there's names on the back, I'll name check. So this one is by Debbie. I love that. She's made that really nice and full, hasn't she? And I think that's the pattern paper, possibly in the background, just to look like, you know, the waves of the sea. And I love that saying, swimming by to say, ... You can put what you like. And we've got one here. Oh, all right, so instead of using the fish, just using the seaweed as the background. That works. That's completely different, isn't it? That one's also by Debbie. And we'll wing this one in. This is by Brenda. I like the composition of this. And that's cool. I think that's some packaging she's used, and it looks really effective. And this next one is by Debbie. And again, swimming by to say. So that's a lovely card. Again, just that nice gradual background. And Brenda's done this one. And they're not too difficult to fussy cut out. And then she's done, it's almost venturing into a little bit of mixed media because there's a bit of texture paste for the bubbles. And then we've got those fabulous tropical fish. Another one by Brenda. And again, she's cut them out. And again, you've got those lovely, beautiful waves. I wonder if that was a stencil behind. Very useful because that works really, really well. £14.99. Item number is 440456. And then we've got a really nice set of butterfly. Well, it's a butterfly stream. That's what it is. And again, I can show you the actual stamp. It's nice and thickly mounted and very deeply etched, so you get that lovely crisp image when you stamp. And here are some samples. This one's by Brenda, and she's used this, one of the sentiments that's in another collection on the Pick and Mix, and she's extended that. That works really well. Lovely, so you can do that. Or you can do something like this, making it just a whole array. Brilliant background, again by Brenda. And then we go to a nice inky background with the Resist. Not sure who this one is by. And you can do a tag. Very pretty all the way up there. Jolly marvellous. £9.99 then for the stamp. Item number is 869727. Then we've got our Scottish Castle. So this is by a different designer. And look at this scene. It's fabulous. Obviously, it doesn't have to be Scotland. It can be wherever you like. And it's a nice large image. The stamp is nearly 15 centimetres. But look how much detail is in the stamp. So much detail. I didn't show you this sample. That's nice. So don't worry if you think, oh, but I can't colour that in, because you don't have to. You know, you can do all sorts of different ways. I mean, that's a really cool background, and then just stamped and embossed in black. It's quite moody, actually, because of the colour. And then we've got this one. That's beautiful. Again, using a distress ink. Oh, yeah, Lottie's just said in my ear, it looks like pottery. I know what you mean. It's those blues, isn't it? I love this one on the corrugated card. It's brilliant. Don't waste any packaging. Or, of course, you can just go totally monochrome, should you wish. £13.99 then. Item number is 240438. And then we've got the Pick and Mix of the sentiments. So we've got the brand new ones today. Ooh, nearly fell over then. Right. We've got, yeah, the brand new sentiments, but it is another Pick and Mix on the website. You'll find more on there. So again, I'll read this. You've got, death leaves a heartache no one can heal. Love leaves a memory no one can steal. And then that second one is lovely because it's got the sending you good wishes. That's absolutely beautiful. So what is it? What's the full thing? Because I can't see it. Thank you. Thank you. Sending you good wishes upon butterfly wings. Loving these samples. Aren't they pretty? I like that with the black, just black and white. I think that's really, really striking. Lovely. So £13.98. It's not just those two. There's loads more on the website. We've got something else to show you now. These are some clear stamps. £14.99 these. I like them in the circles. You've got best wishes. It looks like you've kind of got your positives and your negatives as well. There's hearts, there's stars. These are your essentials, really. Your essentials to have in your crafty stash. 18 stamps in total. £14.99, 346842. Next then there's an alphabet set with, I almost feel like it's a little bit like Western looking. Do you know that type of font? That's sort of what I can see there. Yeah. £18.99, 45 stamps in total. 126625. Next then, oh, we've got a typewriter set. I don't know if I've seen this one. Oh, I see, of the alphabet. That's great. Again, another font. I like there's a banner in there so you can personalise, maybe put somebody's name in. 76 stamps. £10.99, 549373 is your item number. Next then, we've got some birthday stamps. 14 in total for £10.99. Lovely different fonts. I always like the different fonts. 614447. Last but not least, we've got the birthday greetings. Ah, lovely. 15 stamps. Again, they're clear stamps. £10.99, 061418. There's some friendship ones in there too, which is lovely. Okay, back to you, Sarah. Which one? Oh, are you doing Funky Fish?
Funky Fish, yes. Excellent. I was just positioning my fish onto a piece of acetate so I can... So I've got my two solids and then the two open ones. And I'm going to do one in pink. So this is the pigment stays on.
Ah, right, yeah.
So I'll be back next Wednesday.
Oh, cool.
to do a shrink plastic show.
Oh, not here!
With the pigment stays on.
I'll have to watch from home.
And this is the purple. Now, I forgot my black ink pad, so I'm going to do the other fish in purple too.
That's all cool.
But that should be fine. So we've got 3 purple, 1 pink. And we're going to go.
Okay, give it a good press.
Yeah, these are quite wet, so hopefully one will do it. Yes, that's good. Okay, so we're going to let that dry for a second. Now, stays on is the permanent ink.
Yes.
So you'd want to try and get it off straight away if you don't want the colour on your stamps. I use a permanent cleaner, but you could use, if you do it while it's still wet, you can just use something with water in it.
Yeah. It's interesting because some people don't really care if they stay black, but I do as well. I clean my stamps every single time.
Well, it's easy to see next time if I've got enough ink on it.
That's true.
Because it's clean. If I've left it already pink and then I put more pink ink, how do I know there's enough pink ink?
Got you.
Sounds like the name of a company.
It does indeed.
Okay, so we're finished with the fish. I can take those off, pop them back. And while they're drying on the acetate, I can do some seaweed.
Cool. We've had an email from Irene. Hello, good afternoon, Irene. And she says she is loving watching you, loving the show. And I think, yes, she's currently colouring in while watching. Yep.
Good. Is that design team Irene or?
Yes, I think it is.
I'm just going to use my stamp press for this because I'm doing multiple stampings.
Yeah.
It's quicker than putting it in the platform. Greens. Right, a couple of green oxides. Mowed lawn and lucky clover. So I've created an insert for the card and cheated and used blue paper.
Okay.
And cut an aperture in the card as well, so we can put the acetate in a window.
Right, oh, that sounds good.
So it's...
Yeah, very useful, this. See, you're really good at going off the page. I was saying this yesterday. I struggle with it.
Well, you've always got to have scrap paper around as well, so you're not afraid to go off the page.
Oh, you know, maybe I'll try this.
And then this one in a different green.
Okay, slightly darker.
Yeah, and you can stamp twice. You don't have to re-ink every time.
Yeah.
Because obviously seaweed's all different colours. Let's have a few more.
I like eating seaweed.
Me too.
Yeah. And give me sushi all day long.
Okay, let's have just one more. And they can come in from the side as well.
Yeah.
So let's...
Sort of showing like how the water is...
Yeah. I mean, from the back, this one looks like an eel, but... It's not.
Bit.
It's mine. Just put a head on it. Now, we have on the website a stamp set that comes with a stencil. It's got seahorses in it.
Oh, that's great, because that works brilliantly.
Under the sea stencil, yeah.
Okay, you can shop by brand, so if you want to find Stamp Addicts on the website.
And this is a white distress ink pad. And we've got some bubbles. Bubbles, yeah, not bubbles.
Not baubles.
Not baubles. So it just gives you a soft, subtle
It does.
background.
Is that a distress ink or oxide?
It is. No, it's just the distress. They don't do it in the oxide.
I didn't even realise you could get the white.
Picket fence.
Oh. I don't think I have that. Right, I'll be internet shopping again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you put it off,
very nice.
you can see it's just, you know, subtle background.
Soft.
So we'll do some more of those. Let's see if my acetate is dry. I can't remember if this is heat embossable.
We'll find out now. If we blow the place up, we know why.
I think that's enough.
Okay.
Not convinced it's heat embossable. Right, so I'm going to turn it over to the back. I suppose it doesn't really matter at this point because you can see straight through it.
Yeah.
And I've got a little off cut of acetate here. Now I'm going to use some diamond glaze,
Okay.
which is also in our brand shop.
We have found on the website actually the stencils. Here we are, and the matching fish and seahorses, and I really like the squid as well. Jellyfish.
Jellyfish.
Yeah. $16.99 for that set. That's a good set, that.
Okay, these are iZinc re-inkers.
Yep.
I'm just going to put a little bit into my...
What does the diamond glaze do?
Diamond glaze is a glaze and an adhesive.
Okay.
So it does a lot of things, but because it's an adhesive,
Yeah.
you can paint it onto the
That's
acetate
cool.
and it sticks.
We've got that actually on the website, which we can flash up. $9.99. Oh, and it comes with the tips as well. Okay, that's good.
Okay, so I've got some water here to clean my brush. Diamond glaze is water-based.
Right.
So it does wash off, but it will stay on. So then we just paint it.
How long does it take to dry?
Depends how thick you put it on.
Okay, yeah.
So
Bit of a how long is a piece of string, I suppose.
yeah, and what I'm going to do is then I'm going to put the glitter on this as well, and the glitter will stick to the diamond glaze.
Okay.
So, I mean, I would set it aside and leave it for at least 10 minutes.
Oh, not too long then. I thought you were going to say overnight.
No, not unless you put it on really thick, but there's no need to put it on really thick.
Yeah.
So let's have a... I got enough diamond glaze in that one. Feels a bit runny.
So you only need a tiny blob, do you?
Whoops.
Yeah. Oh, you've got
Well, the
lots
more
now.
diamond glaze you put, the more translucent it will be.
Okay.
But, oh, too much now.
You're going to have to. There you go. Look, I just love they're very quirky, stylish, aren't they? Especially that one that you're painting.
Yes.
He almost
It's like a cartoon character, isn't he?
He almost looks like he's got on top of his head hair rather than a fin.
Yeah.
You know, it's really funky. Well, they are funky fish.
They are definitely funky fish. Yeah. Part of the Judikins retro range.
And is this her sort of style?
She does have quite a lot of retro,
Right.
but as an artist, she can turn her hand to anything.
Is she across the pond?
She is, yeah. In America,
Ah.
California.
Oh, how nice.
Our Californian family.
Right.
Okay, so we have glitter
Okay.
and gold to go with the yellow, orange and red. Now, I tried this without the re-inker,
Yeah.
and it was quite translucent if it was just the glitter.
Yeah.
So adding the colour made it more opaque. It gives it extra depth.
We've had an email from Steve-O. Steve-O! And he's saying he's just loving your show, loving all the new stamps. We'll see you soon, Steve-O, I'm sure we will. Back at those shows, determined.
Some point this year.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've done the red one and the gold. I mean, I tried to be careful and just put it in the area that I want it, because then there's less to clean up. That's just me.
No, that's good.
You can go wild, spread it all over, that's fine. Okay, put those away.
Lovely.
Now, make sure my brush is clean, because if not, it will go hard and I'll have to soak it, because the diamond glaze is an adhesive.
Got you.
The same if you get the diamond glaze with the tips, wash them out immediately.
Oh, really? Good tip.
Yeah,
then.
because otherwise if they go hard, it's going to be hard
bung
to
up.
get it out of the...
Yeah.
Right, okay, so this one I prepared earlier has dried.
Right.
So if you can see on the back where I put the
really
glitter,
fab, yeah.
and then I turn it over.
Yeah.
And these ones I remember to stamp in black.
Okay, that's a problem.
So I'm going to pop this in now. I've already stuck the insert.
Sure.
And I'm just going to pop, and I stamped on the front too.
No, it was great.
So got the seaweed, pop the words on.
Yeah, finishing touches.
So it's, and then just some red tape. Oh,
It's always tricky to get off, especially on air.
Oh yeah.
Always.
When you're rushing, it's like it doesn't work.
Need a pokey tool. Ah, there you go.
Always have to make sure I leave fingernails.
Yeah. I've always wondered if we can find a use for the red backing.
Well, we haven't found one yet.
No.
So it's because it is kind of indestructible.
Yeah, pretty much. That's another thing though that sticks to the cat. Is all the red backing because of the static. Yeah. I
think Vicky said she managed to launder a roll of red tape the other day.
No.
And it was still sticky when it came out.
Yeah, but were her clothes sticky is what I'm thinking.
No.
Wow.
I think they were unaffected.
I mean, it is, yes, it is strong
It was still in a roll, so.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Huh. That's how strong this stuff is.
And my top tip for everybody is do not leave them on top of each other in the sunlight on the windowsill. I ruined a whole batch.
Oh. Okay, let's...
Oh, that looks really effective. Cool.
So we turn that over.
Yes.
And you've got the movement.
Yeah,
because it's in a window. But then you've got the inside of the aperture that you can, inside of the insert that you can stamp in.
Yeah. Great stuff. Lovely. Oh, good. We should have time for one more demo.
Yep.
That's excellent. Just a quick recap then. Again, if you are just joining us, these are new. These are your funky fish. I will just show the stamp one more time because I think that's important so you can see how it's going to come to you, and you just cut them all down. He's my favourite. Here we go. Shake a card, my favourites. Fab. Let me get, I've got to get the shrink plastic one again. That's just brilliant. Look at that. That's so clever. This reminds me of a game. I know. Do you remember? Sorry, my mind. This is where my mind goes, Sarah.
Okay.
When I was a kid, it's just because of the colours used. There used to be a game. I'm going to put this down. Story time. That you used to. It was a mechanic thing, and the fish used to pop out like that, little fish, and you had a little magnet on a rod.
Yes.
And you'd have to try and pick the fish up. Sorry, I just went right back to my childhood there with that. It doesn't look anything like it, but that's where I went. Anyway. So we've got this one, again, quite similar on the acetate. And then, look, you can do one with a fabulous, nice, inky background. Brilliant. $14.99. Item number is 440456. Then we've got the butterflies, the lovely butterfly stream. And again, this is mounted. Shall I just wing this in? There we go. So just so you can see that. But I mean, these samples around here are really pretty, aren't they? They're all completely different. Love those. Yeah, should we have a look at the really inky one? So that wouldn't take too long at all. Literally drip your inks and then just, stamp it, emboss and then drip the inks, and obviously it's going to resist, and then you can just wipe it clean and you'll see the butterflies. $9.99. Item number is 869727. And then we've got our fabulous Scottish castle. Again, different designer here. Marvellous. And then if I'll just pop this in. There you go, you see how deeply etched it is. And here we've got examples of, they've been coloured in, but as I keep saying, don't think that, you know, if you think, oh, I don't really enjoy colouring, you don't have to at all. There's so much detail in this. Again, you can just stamp and emboss it. It looks fabulous just in black and white. It's a really fabulous stamp. $13.99. Item number is 240438. And then last but not least, we've got our pick and mix. We've got 2 brand new sentiments today, but if you have a look on the website, you will see some more available. But there you go. Those are those sentiments. I really love the fonts on them. I love your packaging. I really like the brown card.
Eco craft, yes.
Yeah, I like that. So you're picking any 2, lots more on the website. It's $13.98 for the 2. Item number is 680641. Now, if you would like to go for the sticky embossing powder, we have got it available for you. You're getting 2 of them. Here we are. So £15.98. We'll just get the image for you. There you go. You're getting the 2-ounce jars at $15.98. Item number is 417725. Then we've got the bundle which you can use with this sticky powder. You can use the metal leaf. I love the different metal leaf colours. You get 1 pot of the sticky stuff, And then you're also getting, how many sheets are we getting, does it say? Oh, 5 of the red, oxidating red. And then there's also a pick and mix of the leaf. I'd be intrigued to see the blue, see what that's like.
It is lovely.
Ooh.
Have they not got a picture?
Oh, I don't know.
They didn't take it out of the packet.
Yeah, they didn't. Right, so there's a pick and mix there, and it'll tell you the colours underneath. £13.98, choose any 2. Item number is 810314. Okie dokie. Back to you then, Sarah.
Okay, so I'm going to use the Scottish Castle.
Lovely.
And I'm just going to do the simple technique with the one ink pad and the water brush.
Yeah, nice.
But I'm using seedless preserves.
Why not? Let's go pink.
So something a bit different. And the trick is don't heat it after you've stamped it.
Don't heat it?
Don't heat your image. Some people will stamp it and then they'll heat it and then colour it.
No, it's
it won't work.
Isn't it? Yes.
It won't work if you heat it. So this is where we need the platform. Absolutely. Because there's a lot of detail.
Yeah, it's big stamp
in this. Because without the platform, Terry had all of these designs and we're like, oh no, there's too much detail. We can't stamp it.
Yeah.
So I think that is all there. So I'll take that out. And then my water brush and a paper towel. So let's get some water flowing, please. Give me some water. There we go. Now you don't want to move it too much. So just because it's a really strong colour, you'll end up with it building up on your brush, which is why you want to keep wiping it off.
Okay.
Otherwise it'll just all be the same colour. You won't have any definition.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just...
But it creates such a lovely effect, just pooling it out like that.
Yeah, just a little bit. So and it feels artistic.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah. And it's easier than colouring, so you don't have to think about the colours. Think about, that's the rocks and the bottom of the river and there's some water over there. You don't have to think, oh, that's blue and that'll be brown. There's no decisions to make.
No, it's
which sometimes you don't want to think too much, do you?
Absolutely spot on there.
You just want to play.
Yeah. You just get lost in the zone.
That's it. Making the decisions takes all the time.
Yeah.
So just take your favourite distress or water-based ink pad.
Okay.
You can do it with the Eyes Ink dye-based ones too.
Oh, that's good.
Dye-based, your distresses.
Yeah.
Any of those. So.
Have you got another show today?
Not today,
oh, okay. No.
So just next Wednesday.
Yeah.
With the shrink.
So not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. Sorry. Not tomorrow. Are you in tomorrow? What day is it?
Today's Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure. Actually, everybody's been saying that in lockdown, like, nobody knows what the heck day it is because all of our structure went out the window. But
well, now the kids have gone back to school.
Yeah, that'll help us remember what day it is.
Yes, definitely. I have to look at the schedule to see what lessons he has.
Yeah. Yeah. So did he go back yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we've been doing the testing at home.
Oh, okay. How has the homeschooling been for you?
Well, he's 15.
Yeah.
So
I suppose there's a lot of online tutorials as well, wasn't there?
It's all been online. Lots of work online. It's been hard for him.
Yeah.
Without the teachers, but I'm to be honest, I'm not a great deal of help.
I wouldn't be.
His level of maths is kind of, I don't remember that.
I don't either.
That was a long time ago.
That's the thing, isn't it? They say if you don't use it, you lose it.
Well, and that kind of maths I don't use.
Yeah.
So.
Who does?
I know, it's integers and things. I'm like, let me Google that.
Yeah, we'd rather just colour in, get our glitter out. That'll do.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Different pleasures. But I think they're loving seeing their friends again.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
I'd like to see my friends again.
Me too.
We need to set up a school. Is that what it is?
What, set up a school?
Yeah, so we can all get together.
Let's do craft school.
Yeah, that's it.
That's cool.
So just moving it around.
Okay.
And if you want to make it a bit stronger,
Mm-hmm.
go to one of the dark areas so that you can see all these rocks. They've got kind of solid.
Yeah.
So we can strengthen it up.
I love the fact it's in pink.
Yes.
Is that one of your favourite colours?
Purple is my favourite. Seedless
favourite.
Preserves is kind of in between.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a hint of purple in the pinkness.
Oh, that looks nice with the trees.
It's not a girly pink. It's not a
I know what you're
candy floss pink.
saying. Yeah. Yeah, bringing the trees to life.
Yeah.
That is, yeah.
Trees and little bushes. And I'll have to ask Terry which castle this is, if it's a particular castle.
Somewhere in the Highlands, somewhere.
Or if it's from her imagination.
Ah,
So that is the dry
okay.
waterbed, and then that is the water, I think. So let's make it a bit more washy.
Yeah. Oh, that's lovely.
See, you can spend lots of time
Mm-hmm.
doing this and all the little bits, or you can just stop there.
Yeah.
So there's that one, or there's that one
Right.
with a lot more time
Yeah.
and a lot more colour. So you can see the difference.
And then, of course, when you've matted and layered it as well,
Yeah.
just really gives it that frame.
And I like everything to coordinate. So the bottom layer is the ink pad from the
Oh,
top
I
layer.
see. Yeah, I like coordinating.
So yes, yeah. So that's very monochrome,
Mm-hmm.
but in a pink kind of a way. So very simple, but do it in any colour. Start with your favourite colour.
Yeah.
Because you're always
excellent.
going to like that one.
You are, aren't you?
Yes.
I like it. All right, then we've just got a few more minutes. I can show you some more samples here. Here are our funky fish. There we go. That's a lovely sample as well. Look how deep
The
and rich.
greens,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
That's really pretty. Love that. Here we go, more samples. This is by Alicia. There you go, she's done a really nice watery background, just stamped in black, giving it a really nice little sentiment. I like that. It's nice to have a friend like you, and they look like
yeah,
they're
that's in
meeting
one
up.
of our clear stamp sets.
Right,
It's on the website.
Here's some more of our funky fish, and this again has been done onto the acetate with the sentiment that comes in this collection. Another one with a fab background. Look at that. This one, again, so I looked at it, I was like, oh, is this in the wrong pile? But it
Yeah.
isn't. It's
No,
part of the
the seaweed.
seaweed that's there,
Yeah.
which is great. $14.99. Item number is 440456. And then we've got our beautiful butterfly. So these are the new todays. We've got our beautiful butterfly, and it's the butterfly stream. And I'll just show you the stamp because you can see it's all one block, if you will. And then some samples.
Again, I would
here.
also trim that.
Yes.
Trim close to the butterflies so it's shaped.
Nice. This one, I like this because you've got that shadow effect. Or you can do a really nice resist. I love that, chopping it up into the threes. I think that's very pleasing to the eye.
Yes. Also, if you did it on like our inches, you could have it in lots of little inch squares.
Of course, yeah,
Yeah.
that would be nice. Nice little tiles. Brilliant. I'm going to try and squeeze the last two in. $9.99. Item number is 869727. And then our last new today, we have got the Scottish Castle. Very, 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 very detailed. And last time I'll just show you the stamp itself. And then you've got that. That's the same sort of effect you've just done.
It is, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
But
with the vintage photo, I think.
It's lovely. And then if you do like a bit of colouring, you can do it that way. Or if it's not your thing, you can do a bit of monochrome. I love this one because I must start using packaging because I don't do that.
Yeah, all those boxes, all
I
those
know.
deliveries you're getting.
That's it. That's true. Did you know that apparently there is a shortage of boxes though?
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, because
yeah,
we've all been ordering
tear them
online.
up, use them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you've got them, they're that precious now. You can't order things. Okay, $13.99. Item number is 240438. You've also got the pick and mix of the sentiments on the website, so don't forget those. And lots of clear stamps, and of course you can also get the sticky stuff and those lovely oxidating sheets. I like those. So we will see you then next Wednesday, Sarah.
Next Wednesday at 5 o'clock, shrink plastic.
Oh, love it. You know, I'll be purchasing that, don't you? So we'll see loads of techniques and
Yes,
stuff.
yeah, loads of techniques.
Excellent. Thank you very much. I am done for the day, but I'm going to hand the baton over to our lovely Adam, who's got a happy hour show, so do keep him company.